Went over a little over 70 plays and went live with as far as from the line of scrimmage plays. Thought we did some good things today. Both sides of the football did some good things offensively, had some explosive plays defensively. Conversely, we did some good things, forced some turnovers, which is big. But overall, great effort back and forth. Got a lot of things to clean up. I think there's going to be some great learning moments in that. Had an opportunity to take some live kickoff returns and some live punt returns. So got an opportunity to really look at some of the young guys, both on coverage and return units. So I think it was a very productive day. Like I said, I think overall it's going to be a great teaching tape. And so it's really going to be our first good evaluation with good live reps to help us move forward in what we need to do.
The time of day when you scheduled this, were you thinking ahead to the way you guys open up the season?
Not at all. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, that's why we did it. Pretty much all of our scrimmages are going to be somewhere around the 11 o'clock area, give or take. When we got done, scrimmaging, we were somewhere probably around the middle to late third quarter in the game, more than likely. So we wanted to get used to where the sun was for the returners on a return game. We wanted to get used to, obviously, the heat, which our kids are already used to, but mainly the direction of the sun and some of the roles that plays in our return game was the main reason. But we got to get used to those first couple of games with 11 o'clock starts. Yes.
Quarterbacks.
All of them, did well today. They did some good things. They did some bad things. Again, we're not going to know more until we go back and evaluate it. But I thought all three of them moved the football team. And again, I can't say where this puts everybody in terms of position. But they all did some good things, and obviously they've got a lot of things they got to work on as well.
How did they handle the heat?
I thought they handled it well. This is practice what? I've lost track. 8-ish. I think this is practice 8. And the last few have been in pads. They've been very physical. So today was fast and it was physical and it was hot, which is exactly what we needed. And but I think overall they handled it well.
How did some of the young guys, just as a group of young guys, play today?
I'm really proud of those guys. I'm really interested to see. You have one impression when you're out there, and then you have another impression once you watch the tape. So. But really, I'm just really encouraged with a lot of our young guys. They got to push through the mental part of the game right now. That's becoming difficult for them, just with new installations and trying to get used to the speed of the game and kind of everything being thrown at them at once. But eventually, the game will slow down for a lot of these young guys. Nobody that I can say right now stands head and tails above the other, but they're all really working well, and I'm proud of them.
How's the defensive line? Good pass rush, good up front?
I thought, again, there were some good moments there today. I thought there was some good pressure from our defensive ends a couple of different times. Our inside guys right now, we're still a work in progress. We got so many young guys there. But, we've got a long way to go. But, they did some nice things today. So we got to go back, refine our technique, work on it every day. And these young guys will eventually, come around because they have to. There's no option.
Last night, Tripp was saying he's hoping to see some of his receivers make some plays on the outside. Did you see some of that today?
I mean, as a whole, the receiving group, again, we had some explosive plays on offense. There were, some of them were balls that they should have caught because, they were open. But again, for me to say anybody is heads and tails above the rest, that's simply not the case.